7 o'clock, and Greyhound Racing at Wenty, the first at 10 past. Now they're being called forward for race number 10. Favourite is 6 Late Bid. Prohibitive odds, 104 the winner, $1 the place. Field moves towards the home turn. Set to go for race number 10. Ready for a start. There's the blue light, they're off and running, and Fox 4 began nicely. Likewise, Late Bid on the outside, although Late Bid drawn wide is just going to take a sit behind them. Mr. Whiz boring up in the middle, and Albie back on the inside. Out of the straight, Albie and Mr. Whiz go together. Soon after, Aiken takes Mr. Whiz to the front, although Albie for Glenn Frost is still trying to hold it out, and they've raced well clear of the others. 4 lengths away, third Fox 4. 3 to Flying Chips, 2.5 to Late Bid, and about 12 lengths away last of all was Smooth BJ beaten for speed. Well, these two are going like lightning at the top turn, and on the outside, Mr. Whiz still can't get around Albie, finally succeeds. Mr. Whiz now takes up the running, leads by a length over second. Albie, they've gone like the clappers early. 5 away third was Fox 4, and a similar margin back to Flying Chips, a length and a half to Late Bid, and about 8 lengths away last of all was Smooth BJ. Into the straight with a bit more than 2 laps of the track to go, and Mr. Whiz worked very hard to get to the front, but finally assumes control. Leads by a length over Albie second, a length and a half away third was Fox 4. Followed by Late Bid, who's breaking the Indian file pattern and moving out after them as the pace slows up noticeably. Flying Chips is second last, and going around it now with Smooth BJ. Towards the back inside the 1400, and Mr. Whiz in front by a length over second, the favourite Late Bid, who moves up quickly on the outside. A half away third was Albie on the fence, followed by Fox 4. A length further back to Flying Chips, and a half to Smooth BJ, who's back at the rear of the field. 4 from first to last as they move down the back straight inside the 1150. It's Mr. Whiz in front by only a neck. Over second on the outer was Late Bid, who's moving up without a trail. Ahead third, Albie, followed on the outside of it by Fox 4, and a length further back to Smooth BJ second last. Last on the inside was Flying Chips. Towards the home turn, Mr. Whiz in front, worked hard to get to the lead, wondering how much petrol's left in its tank as the odds-on favourite Late Bid is issuing the challenge now. A length away third, Fox 4, 1 by 1, followed back on the fence by Albie. A length second last was Smooth BJ, and a head away last of all was Flying Chips. 1 to go out of the straight. Mr. Whiz and Late Bid goes stride for stride. A length away third, Fox 4 camped off the speed, followed back on the inside by Albie. A length and a half away to Smooth BJ second last, and a half length last of all as they moved to the back was Flying Chips. Inside the 500, and Late Bid seems to have Mr. Whiz covered, and Late Bid gets a half in front from Mr. Whiz second. A length away third was Fox 4, and a length and a half to Albie, followed by Smooth BJ second last, and a half last of all was Flying Chips. At the top turn though, Mr. Whiz is sticking on, but Late Bid's a neck in front, and really Burns hasn't moved on this odds-on pop. Now it gives it more rain. It raced a length in front from Mr. Whiz second. A half away third was Fox 4. They're well clear of the others. Albie followed by Flying Chips, and back at the rear of the field was Smooth BJ, but towards the home turn they go, and it's all Late Bid, 2.5 lengths in front. Fox 4 to second, third Mr. Whiz, and that's the way they finish. Late Bid a length and a half, Fox 4 second, 2.5 third was Mr. Whiz, followed by Flying Chips. Albie second last, and last of all was Smooth BJ. Easy win to Late Bid, 110 the win, 130 for the place. 4 Fox 4, 560, and no third for number 2, Mr. Whiz. Late Bid number 6, Robert Burns, a 4-year-old bay gelding, Andrell, lot of class, owned by the Dominator Syndicate, trained by P. Walsh at Condor Park, driven by Robbie Burns. Time of 3 minutes even, 0.63. 3 minutes even, 24.7 the mile rate. So 3 minutes even, 0.63, the mile rate 24.7, 642. And totes her up. Winner 6 Late Bid, Robert Burns, 110, 130. 4 Fox 4, 560. Tony Wilson and 2 Mr. Whiz. David Aiken no third. Winner 6 Late Bid, 110 the win, 130 the place. 4 Fox 4, 560. 2 Mr. Whiz no third. The Quinella, $8.20, $8.20. The exacta, $11.20. $11.20 was the exacta. The trifecta, $21.50. $21.50 was the trifecta. The time, 3 minutes even, 0.63. The mile rate of 24.7. The margins, 4 metres the winning margin, 13 metres second and third. 4 by 13. The winner Late Bid, a 4-year-old bay gelding, Andrell, lot of class, owned by the Dominator Syndicate, trained by P. Walsh at Condor Park and driven by Robert Burns. 642, shortly all clear after race 10 at Bulli.